Hi, I'm Active and today I'm doing another video where I'm going to be putting in order my different dolls that I don't own yet. So moving my doll display, and I'm doing this one a little different than the other ones that I usually do. If you can't tell by the title, I'm doing Barbie movie dolls. I have some of them, so if I'm like missing some, that might be why. I also didn't include every single doll in here, but I'm doing it in a different order. I'm kind of viewing it like how I would place them on my shelf. So that's why there's lines, just for like an idea right here. So below this line, anything in this space below it would be the front of the shelf. And not all my shelves, I don't think, would be able to fit 4 rows, but we're going to pretend that they can. This is for my future display. I might, you know, get better shelves. Anyways, so that's what I'm kind of viewing it. So this will be the very front. Anything in front of below this line will be the first part of the shelf, main, front, and center. So stuff here will be like very special, I guess, very important that I want to show. And then above the line will be the second row. And then all the way the back, the top row, which is usually where I put like my favorites, will be the back. So I cannot put the best ones up there. Those will be like the worst ones. And I'm also thinking about how I do it on a shelf. So like I'll put like dolls from the same movie like on this one, this, and here, instead of like all in the top row here, if that makes sense, like all on this line, you know what I mean? So it's going to be a little bit different, a little bit of moving around and stuff. And I'm going to start with like the middle. This is what, like, because I have to build out. So I think like starting with the middle, even though this isn't my favorite line, I'm going to start with, I feel like the most iconic, because my favorite movies are kind of like a darker color scheme, you know what I mean? So I want to start with some of like the more iconic pastel movies. So that's what we're doing. And I have a lot of dolls on my wish list. We'll just kind of scan through them. These are not all of the dolls. I think I'm missing a lot of the Chelseas because they weren't very big in the movie. Like an important part, I probably left them out. And like I can always go back. Same for like maybe some of these, not that one, like these characters, like the random little ones. They weren't super important. Like I think some of the, is it one of the Fairytopia I left out. Also technically I would include the Fairytopia dolls as like Barbie movie, even though they weren't in the Barbie movie and it's a sideline. I would definitely display them, but I think only some of them, like that one is just the Fairytopia line, like the brand, not that movie. So like I am missing some of those. I was debating whether or not, but I would 100% display them. So they're not here, but if I were to ever get them, I would 100% display them with them. And then, like I said, I'm missing some. So like this one leg doll, I have it partially. I don't have her wings, but nonetheless, technically I have her, so she'll be on here. And then like this, I'm going to still do a placeholder. I would love to get the fashion packs and put it all on it. That would be my goal in life, but so I'm going to use it as a placeholder, but obviously it's a fashion pack right there. But just kind of scrolling through so you can get a little idea, and then I will note if I own the doll where it would go. Like the counterpart here, obviously they would go next to each other, if that makes sense, but I'll try to note it. But this is I recently changed, like there's two, oops, I can't, the blonde one, it won't let me hit the blonde one, but like this one, and then the little blonde, there we go. Same movie, same character. Keep that in mind. There's stuff like that. Like that's why I want to like organize my display. So let's start this and moving dolls around. We're gonna start with the princess and the pauper dolls. If I'm missing some, like Erica here, I have Erica. I'm using my wish list to organize them. So I do own some of the Barbie movie dolls. So that's why. But like in theory, if you can like think, they're gonna go next to like a lot of the ones that I have. Like Erica goes next to somebody, you know what I mean? But I'll try to say the princes are gonna go behind it, but I actually might end up moving them. And then we're moving stuff away a little bit, kind of organizing. I don't love the wedding ones, so the wedding ones are gonna go back there. I am using the Erica wedding one as in place as Erica, and then I don't think that they made a second boy one, right? Because isn't his outfit like the other ones? Like, they really only made one doll. I'm not sure. Anyways, that would go next to the other wedding one. The Erica outfit next to the, is it Annalise? Is that her name, Annalise? No. I can never remember. They got too many names. Because then, like, the Pegasus is Annika. Anyways, we're doing this one like girlies. I also own one of this one like dolls, so she would be front center. Like, you can probably just assume that if they're the main movie, they're like the main character, they're gonna be front and center. And then the slightly side characters will be second. So we've got the little outfit. Some of the fashion packs I didn't put in for every movie, but there are some that I would like the fashion packs of. And then the issue with this is, like, obviously the Chelseas are gonna go front, but I don't like that it does, I don't know. Technically there'd be 5 rows instead of 4, if that makes sense. When it comes to, like, a lot of the little characters, so I kind of just want to move them to just the back row, because I don't know, I feel like it kind of takes away, and obviously it would be like a certain order because I don't want it too piling. Anyways, I'm bringing over the Pegasus dolls right now. The Pegasus are going to go on the opposite side of the Princess and the Pauper. I keep saying pop star, Princess and the Pauper. And again, I have one of the dolls from this movie, so she would be front and center, and then kind of putting some of the more budget line dolls back there. And I do end up deciding to space out some of these dolls a little bit, like they don't have to be shoved over there all the way. But I don't know, I kind of want to have Briella, is that her name, the Pegasus, next to the doll, but I don't know, like, I feel like that's not, I feel like I should put her next to Raya. I can't remember their names. I kind of know. I have a Raya, Raya, is that her name, doll. It just makes me think of that Star Wars. Anyways, or is that her name? Now I'm really mixing up characters. But I just don't have her outfit, so have the doll, not the outfit. Need the outfit in order to count it as, like, I have. Anyways, we've got the Nutcracker, kind of moving some stuff around right now. We got the Nutcracker dolls. Very few for this line for doll wise. I did leave out Chelsea's, keep that in mind. I think that I kind of want to switch Barbie and the Pink Shoes, which we won't get to that movie in a little bit, for a little bit, with the 12 Dancing Princesses, because I feel like the Barbie and the Pink Shoes color scheme kind of flows into it, and these just have so many bold colors. I don't know. That's kind of my thoughts there. There's a lot of dolls here. 12 Dancing Princesses. I do have the bigger 12 Dancing Princess girly. I don't know where I'd put her. She would really be, like, wherever she's placed would be based on what my shelf can hold, depending on what shelf, because currently my dolls are on, like, a big shelf where I can put some quite tall dolls. But the one that I'm going to move them to is small. So I don't know where I would put my big one. It would be based on the shelf. So keep that in mind. There are some other dolls. But I chose not to have a lot of the Chelseas here because there are certain dolls that I want and I'd like to make a priority, because some of the Chelseas, they're cute. Like, if I were to ever come across them, I would pick them up. But if they're not, like, a main thing in the movie, I'm not going to pick them up. Like, the Chelseas are in the 12 Dancing Princesses. They're characters in it. I have 2 of them. That's why there's only one on there. They would be front and center because they're just little. And, like, it would be fun to have the the Chelseas, Kellys, I think they're Kellys early on, for, like, the, some of these movies, like Princess and the Pauper, the Rapunzel movie, like, they would be cute to have. Keep that in mind, like, I would be okay with getting them, but I don't want them to be a high priority until I have the majority of the Barbie movie dolls. They're cute, though, like, don't get me wrong, I think they're cute, and a lot of them, like, have very similar outfits to the Barbaras, and I think that's really cute, but they're just not super exciting. That pink and blue dress is a fashion pack. I would love to have it one day. The thing is, some of these dolls, they have fashion packs for them, not all of the movies, but some of them, and that's one reason I like doubles. Not doubles, but sometimes I find them nude, and it's like, I could put them in a fashion pack, but a lot of the ones that I have, where I have more than one, like the Island Princess, I don't think has a fashion pack, but maybe I'll find, like, one of the outfits, and then put them in the outfit, if that makes sense. Anyways, so we got Rapunzel here. The little stuffed animal, again, same thing. It would be determined on what my shelf can hold when it comes to that doll. So now we're doing the Fairytopia. I think Fairytopia would go next to maybe the Rapunzel. I don't know. But I have all the Fairytopia. This one gets moved around a lot because I don't like how it looks. You may be thinking, why are you not putting the mermaids next to the other mermaids? And I think the Dreamtopia line is just so different compared to some of the more newer ones like the Mermaid Tail dolls. Also, there are some Fairytopia dolls. I talked about it before. I will eventually add them in here. But until then, they're not on here, because when I was doing it, I was like, well, they're not technically Barbie movies, but like a lot of these ones on here aren't either. So this one I move around a lot. As you can see, I was really having trouble when it came to, I want the main girlies, the rainbow one, all of those, I almost said Thumbelina, Alina is that her name, like front and center, but then we got all the little dolls and I don't like how it looks, so this will get moved around quite a bit. Also, do you see the one, the gold girl way up at the top? There's the one right next to her. Is that a real doll? Or is that fake? Because there is a doll that I know isn't real. It's more accurate to the movie. Now I'm thinking, do I have the other one on here? Now I gotta go look. Is it the second movie maybe? There's a doll that doesn't exist. That the one that they chose is more accurate. Oh, am I thinking of the right doll? Oh, it's really gonna bother me, but I need to do this voiceover first. Anyways, if you know what I'm talking about, you can let me know. It might be the first or second movie. I feel like it's gotta be the rainbow movie where she's got rainbow wings, because I don't think she's got rainbow wings in any other movie. But that's okay. We're continuing, putting some of these ones up at the top. That one with blue hair with like the yellow body is really cute. I really like that one, and I feel bad that I put her at the top. Okay, so here's how I do it. So I'm kind of like showing because I went off camera and did it. So the mermaids are like that. They're gonna be sitting positions, so that's kind of like annoying that I'd have to do like more than one, but I guess in theory, if I were to ever get them, because they're kind of expensive, I could play around with how they look. Then we got those little mini fairy thingies there. I kind of want to put my Thumbelina dolls there, like next to them, but I don't know if I can just shove Thumbelina in there. And then those ones, I would like to have them more next to each other, but keep in mind, I do have a few Fairytopia dolls, some from the Rainbow movie, the Glee, and then the other one, I can't remember her name, Star something, no, starts with an S. I want to say Scarlet, but it's not that. I don't know. One of my favorites though. She's got a beautiful design. Anyways, we put Mariposa here as well. I do have the bigger Mariposa from the first movie, so she would be at the back just because her wings take up so much space. Okay, adding in more dolls. Random stuff. So these are the ones that are like more modern, more connected to the show. I want to put them next to each other. If you can't tell, I am going to do some moving around again with these dolls here, so keep that in mind. I hope that it gets sped up, but I really just think that I'm talking here, and I forgot to like record me talking. It was on no microphone anyways, so I don't really have anything else to say here. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm having difficulty attempting to connect certain dolls. I do really like the princess movies, the newer princess, whatever that movie is called. We've got the horse girlies here, the Christmas ones, they're gonna be connected to the Christmas. Okay, we're moving stuff. So these ones, I think I'm gonna put them next to the mermaid dolls, the mermaid tail dolls, because these ones are mermaids, and that's my thoughts here, because I can connect them with the bathing suit dolls, if that makes sense in my head. And I am going to, again, doing some moving around with this, so keep that in mind. This will not be the final look, but we are grabbing some mermaids and bringing over some more of the bathing suit ones, and then kind of lining them up. I much prefer the front and back, you know what I mean? Like, instead of having them, like, straight next to each other, I think, like, this will look better on the shelf, but maybe that's just me. Anyways, putting the Kens at the top, because Ken is, like, my least favorite one. That's not to say that I dislike every single Ken. I think some of them have way better designs, but when I look at the dolls, it's like the ones that I actually really like tend to not be the Kens. However, I did just get a Ken from the Barbie Pegasus movie, and I really like that Ken, and I kind of want to display him front and center, but he's not on this list because I already own him. But like, he's really cute. I would love it with the polar bear, but I don't have the polar bear, so we need to find the polar bear and then put him with her up front, maybe with the horse, Pegasus horse, if I ever get her. Anyways, so we got a bunch of the Chelseas, which I'm not a big fan of Chelseas. I don't know how I would display them, just because whatever. Not a big fan of like Chelseas, but like fan of these Chelseas with like lack of clothing. We got some Stacy's. I'm kind of like doing like the whatever stacked layering for the Chelseas and Stacy's, but depending on like what they look like on a shelf, with like the height difference would obviously change how this looks. Anyways, moving into the Stacy movie. Is it Stacy? Oh, was that Skipper's movie? Yeah, I think that was Skipper's movie. The babysitting, I don't know. Anyways, these are the Babysitting Inc. dolls, but they're in the movie, so it counts. Okay, and then some of these more basic lines. I would like to, like, when I get them and, like, display them, I would put them more, like, together, like, in their rows instead of mixed, but I was not thinking about that, and I'm not very good at telling what dolls are a part of what movie when it comes to, like, the puppy era and some of the new Barbie ones, so that's on me, specifically the puppy one, so, because I think I've seen, like, them once, and that's it, so, yeah, little dilemma there, but I would probably keep them more in line, but we are working with different size photos here and not the actual dolls, which are roughly the same size. Anyways, kind of filling in some of the space with some of these. I do like the modern ones, don't get me wrong, like I think they're cute, but I would like to kind of keep them together, because I think if I like intermix them with some of like the ball gowns, these ones will just look really bad, so we're putting them next to each other to kind of like, you know, because some of them have really cute looks. The ones that don't are at the top, sorry to say. Anyways, some of these ones, and then this, which ends up getting moved, so keep that in mind. We're gonna bring some over, right, yeah, these princess ones. By the way, I come up with the cutest design when it comes to these, and I think it turns out so good. So we're putting these ones here, because they're kind of just like a random pack. I actually do really like that one. The main two Barbies, and then the other outfits that they get, and then the other outfits that they get, and then a random Barbara there, because I don't know who that was. And then we have a slumber party pack. Is that pink and blue one Barbie, or is that the other girl? I don't know. I always was confused if they ever made a doll of her, so let me know. The princess that Barbie trades places with. I actually watched that with my friend over, like, I don't know if Netflix still does it, but you could like watch it on your computer and then like talk back and forth with your friend. Anyways, it's like when COVID was happening. We're gonna put the Christmas ones, because I think the Christmas ones can kind of blend with this and with some of like the more fancy dresses. And then of course, do you see it? The slumber party with the slumber party princess ones. We're gonna move the cat. I promise we'll do it. And I just think that it turns out so cute. And then obviously Chelsea would be up front. Is this Chelsea or Kelly? I think it's Chelsea. I don't remember my arrows super well. They're gonna be moved a little. So we're on a blank space, but I think I shift back. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay. We're moving a little. Yeah, okay, so here's my little dilemma. I want these next to each other. And then those, yeah, they're a little stuck. So we're moving them a little bit. And then doing some stuff, kind of ignoring that, moving some of our stuff around. I really like that big 4-pack of from the Christmas movie. I also love that Christmas movie because they connected it to the Fashion Fairy Tale. I always kind of wanted to like display them next to each other, but I just don't think that it will work out. But that's okay. I also, when I was doing the Fairytopia, I forgot to say, because you saw the little Laverna figure, I wish that they made more of the villains, because some of the villains actually looked really good, like the Diamond Castle villain, or Laverna, one of my favorites, because I loved the Alina movies. I wish that they had made villains. They really didn't until some of the newer ones, like the Spy movie. They have like the cat burglar, the secret door, they have the one like Ever After High looking girly, maybe some others, but I'm not really familiar with some of the newer movies. I guess now they don't really make villain characters, but like at all in the show, But, I mean, okay, I haven't seen some of the movies in a while, but I wish that they did make villain characters because they have some good looks. But then again, like, you can barely get a Ken, so. For movies that I still have to sort, we have the Barbie Diaries. I still don't know where they're gonna go. They might just be shoved on the end because honestly, even with the more modern ones, I feel like they just won't fit in. We have Diamond Castle, which is gonna be a fun one to place. We have Thumbelina. We have, what is this called? Three Musketeers. Honestly, I really want to put them next to Diamond Castle. We have the Mermaid Tales 1 and 2. We have A Fashion Fairy Tale, The Island Princess, Fairy Secret. We have, oh my gosh, I'm not even on there. There we go. Barbie Fashion Fairy Tale, Island Princess, Barbie Secret, Barbie Charm School that we still have to place. Next one, we have the spy movie. I can't remember the actual name of it. The second Mermaid Tale. I can't remember what this is called either. But I do want to place it next to Diamond Castle, Three Musketeers, that kind of thing. Then we have some of the new modern movies. So the space one, don't ask what it's called. The video game Hero. We have the Secret Door. I was like, what is that? That one would be fun to place next to Fairy Secret. The superhero one, something Princess Power. And then this one, which I also feel like would look really nice next to like the Diamond Castle, all that kind of thing. And the rest of the space one. Why are you guys down there? Okay, anyways, so that's that. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so doing this again, we are going to take some of my more liked doll movies, favorite movies, Diamond Castle, and this is going to be next to Pink Shoes, but I think I'm going to change it and make it 12 Dancing Princesses, but not in this video. I have Liana, so Erica and Liana would be next to each other, keep that in mind. And yeah, don't have anything else to say. I am going to end up changing this because I want Melody next to her sisters. So that's what we're doing here. And then, yeah, they're going to be next to each other. And then I put the dogs up front because technically they're going to be in front of Erica, but they're space holders right now because they're like little. And then the boy in front, I would like to have two just because like Erica and Liana, but whatever. And then, is that doll real? Does that doll exist? That's my question. If not, it's okay. I would probably make customs. I cannot make them, but I really want a more accurate version of like their dresses in the beginning, because obviously that's very glittery and I would like a more accurate one. That's one thing, like one day my like future thing would be to like have somebody make customs, pay someone. Anyways, the what is it called? Musketeer dolls. I do have the purple one. Don't ask her name. That's something that I was trying to figure out. I had these dolls growing up, or I had the two, purple and pink. And so they had their own names. They did not have the movie names, so I don't know them. But anyways, they would be there, putting them in there. I love the purple and pink ones, the second row, whatever that's called. Next we're bringing over more dolls. Okay, there we go. We're bringing over the Charm School dolls. Really like these dolls, would like them up front. They just take up a lot of room right here as photos, so that's fun. I do also really like the Prince one that it comes with, so keep that in mind. Not like a bad one. And then you got the budget ones up there as well, the purple and pink, which I'm going to end up moving them down because they're both budgets. And then I have an idea here on what I think will go next to them and kind of incorporate Barbie, the Diary movie, just because, I mean, maybe you can get the vibes. One of the dolls is wearing plaid, so obviously I'll kind of put that one next to those plaid girlies. Is it perfect? No, but I think that doll is so different from the rest of the movies. Honestly, if I were to ever like blend the Barbie movies into just like regular Barbie dolls, I would probably take those ones and put them on the end to kind of like shift from Barbie movie to some of like whatever era those are, early 2000s maybe. They're very pretty though. I think I've seen the movie like once. I wasn't originally into it when I was a kid because obviously I just liked Diamond Castle. But nonetheless, I don't know what I'm doing here. Maybe talking. I don't know. Maybe grabbing over another line. I think I was debating. Yeah, I ended up moving these because I don't love how I know I do like them, but I have like some dolls that I feel like need to go in here a little bit more, and I kind of want to shift these ones into the one movie. What are they called? I can never remember the movie name, but they have a similar aesthetic. I really like them, and then those could go into the more modern ones. But then the issue is that I'm missing like 3 movies. If you know, you know the movies that I'm missing, and I feel like I don't know, they would look nice next to those dolls, but then it kind of like throws off the Princess Diary movies, so that's fun. Anyways, I'm talking about how I have that doll and not the actual one, like the more not exclusive, gimmicky one. So technically that one needs to be off the list, but this looks very like spaced out because I have quite a few of these dolls, which is what I'm saying. That pink one there, her more like gimmicky one, I have 2 of her, so that's fun. And I have the blue girly, the blue haired girly, yeah, so I have some of those dolls, which is why, you might be like, you're missing some. No, I have them. Anyways, then you're looking at these. I don't know if I'm telling you, here's the dolls that I still have on here. Oh, we're doing fairy ones. Okay, we're organizing some fairies. So fairy movies, we're doing Fairy Secret first and then Secret Door. I think I was talking about how that one right there, there's the more like gimmicky one. I have that one. The Raquel that you can't see because her face is cut off, or her body. But one of my favorite dolls, absolutely gorgeous doll. Like, would love to own her one day. So that's fun. Secret Door, also talking about, I have the budget version of that one. Would love the more elevated one. I also have the Barbie from the Secret Door. I can't remember her name. I feel like it starts with an M, but maybe not. So she's not on this list, but she would again be front and center. Also, probably, actually, honestly, I don't know. I feel like I'd put the fairy front center because her design is not great. I did forget to say that I put the wedding one there because I like the design, but I don't like wedding dolls. So, yeah. Anyways, I think right here I'm talking about how I had put the Thumbelina dolls here, but I did not, and I don't want to squish stuff over, so I think that's what I'm like having trouble here, because I'm like, I don't know what to do. Right now I think I'm also bringing over some of the mermaid dolls. I think I'm trying to find it from the Mermaid Tail, but I do Pearl Princess first because I want Mermaid Tail to connect with some of their more like swimsuit looking ones to be able to connect into the more non-fantasy dolls. So that's my thoughts here. So Pearl Princess here, and then that was called Pearl Princess Mermaid Pro, I don't know, who knows. And then I put in movies 1 and 2 as well, not just the first movie. Also, I think I was talking about how I have trouble telling the difference between the first movie and the second, like doll wise, and I feel like everyone does too, because I can never find them. If there are more swimsuit ones, please let me know. It was so hard to find these ones, and I swear I'm missing some. I grew up and I had a bunch of the swimsuit dolls, and so I think that's what I get confused with, because they made like a line of like dolls with swimsuits for like budget basic, and I loved them, but they also made these dolls for the movies, and they were wearing like bathing suits and stuff, and I had some of these, but I also had some other like bathing suit basic dolls. I'm putting these mermaids up at the top. They would have to sit. Like, I feel like we both know that they're going to sit. I'm not gonna have them stand, but for now they're gonna be at the top. Okay, I just don't want them front and center. I feel like they'll look weird. So that's my dilemma here. But then they made so many mermaid dolls that it's like they kind of have to sit. But I guess I could just have them all like sitting. Like, I feel like they could sit, you know what I mean? It's okay if they're sitting. There'd still be a height difference if they're sitting on shelves. But that's a future me problem. I don't have these dolls yet. And then I'm kind of organizing them. putting these ones there. These ones are going to go here, but I put them at the top now because I don't want them at the bottom because I want it would be a 5th row. Okay, now we have some swimsuit girlies and some boys. Don't forget that. I don't know what I'm doing here. Maybe thinking, maybe talking. Oh, I'm moving over these ones. Yes, I did remember that. Okay. I also should know I do have some of the dolls. I have one swimsuit outfit, but not the doll, from one of these movies. And then I have, sorry, I'm looking at the dolls. I have one from the mermaid, like, jacket. She's got the little hoodie that transforms into her tail. I have that doll, so that's why she's not on here if you're like, you're missing one. I know. It's confusing. Next, I guess. What are we doing? More dolls? Maybe. Okay, these ones, because I'm moving them over because they're on the other one. They're mermaid related, so they're kind of getting squished over the little Ken party up there. And I'm just bringing over some more dolls, just to kind of make space and stuff. Show that they would be right here, having fun. Okay, that's neat. Okay, and then I'm showing this. See, I took them from here, moving them over a bit, and then I have space here if I want to put more stuff here. And then now I'm looking here because this is my dilemma. So I think I'm showing the different dolls that there are. So Fashion Fairy Tale, Island Princess, and Thumbelina. Why can I not speak? The issue here is that I feel like they won't really blend on either side of the dolls that I'm working with. So that's my dilemma that I'm dealing with, and I do have to shift some stuff around. So I think I'm going to show it, but I'm not sure. So keep that in mind. But I do have to organize these. So I'm going to shift these over a bit and then put these dolls in. And then I'm going to move these maybe. I don't know. Because... what are we doing? Okay, I think I'm making the dolls now. I think I might just put them next to it, I think is what I've decided. So because we've got some very basic dolls, I'm going to take the Fashion Fairy Tale dolls because they're the ones that have the closest to like more than one doll having a very simple outfit. So that makes sense in my head. Then the rest of the Fashion Fairy Tale dolls in their fancy looks, and then I want these ones up front. Yes, I know I said that I wanted like the main girlies in the movie up front, and then I did the purple one in the middle, even though the pink one is my favorite. I did it that way. Technically I have that dress but not the doll. And that's how this is. And the Thumbelina ones, I have the actual Thumbelina doll, which is why she's not here. I think I would put her next to, I was trying to remember their names. There's Shine, which I think is the main pink one, Shimmer and Glimmer, and I think Glimmer's the purple, so Shimmer's the pink, the other pink, but correct me if I'm wrong, please do. Anyways, I do really like the Barbie at the top. She does have a little bit of a gimmick. I do think she's cute, but I think that the obviously those ones are cute. It's also disappointing that they really didn't make a doll of the girl. That's the other, I feel like she's a main character, is she not? Anyways, Island Princess. I think right here I was talking about who are those girls. I know one is Luciana, but like I don't remember them in the movie. I guess that means that I need to watch the Island Princess movie, but I really don't remember them. So that's what I was saying. And then I was like, I don't want to have two pinks next to each other, so we're moving Luciana back. I have 2 Luciana dolls. Actually, do I have 3? No, I think I have the AA variant of Rosetta. What's her name? I don't know. Ro. Her name is Ro. Anyways, the wedding one obviously in the back. We're moving these over. I think I still don't like this. I think I move stuff around because I think I come to the conclusion that I just don't like it and it doesn't look great. So I'm going to cut out here. And then we're going to be shifting some stuff. Okay, there we go. So I put the little slumber party ones, some of these. I just moved them over from a different slide, if you know what slide, because I can. Do I love that slumber party pack next to Row up there? No, but it's fine. it looks fine. And then I took it from here, if you can tell the chunk missing. And I think that this is going to then help me kind of casually shift into these. So I'm going to do this one first. No particular reason. They're superhero ones. Keep in mind this slide has like the least dolls on it. But I have quite a few of these like movie dolls. So like the Spy movie, I have the villain, the cat burglar, and then I have the girl who shifts from like a baker to outdress, I don't know, spy, I don't know. I have the superhero doll. I have the purple, and then the purple budget superhero sidekick dolls. Anyways, so keep that in mind. I am missing quite a few of the dolls on here, but I have them, so that's why they're not on here, but I would probably put them front center because a lot of them I really like. Okay, so far the only one that I think I'm missing is the Barbie magic one with touch of magic, something like that. So we're gonna start here. So my idea is like it'll start here. Sorry, wrong slide. Where like you view it from the, like this will be like the front, do you know what I mean, like Princess and the Pauper, most iconic line, and then on one side will be the Pegasus dolls, and then obviously the Swan Lake dolls, and then slowly shifting in to some of the more brighter colors. I actually think I probably should have done the pink shoes next to the Nutcracker and then the 12 Dancing Princesses, but I did not do that. But I kind of want to change it because I think they have very bright colors here, and I think that it would look a little bit better with the pink shoes, but we're debating still. So going the Rapunzel route, we have shifting into the Fairytopia dolls and the Mariposa dolls, so some fairy dolls, and then some mermaid dolls, some more of the fantasy line, and then that will shift into some of the more modern dolls with some of these here, going into the puppy lines. Oh, I forgot to take that one out. And then the pony, which they need to scoot over a bit, but it's okay. And then because I changed this, I wanted like a lesser harsh line with the fantasy ones. I might put them next to each other. Like I feel like it makes more sense to have them all next to each other, something like that. Oops. And I think she's a winter one. Sorry, I was moving stuff around. And then have the, sorry, I know that I was like, oh, it's done, but apparently it's not. I want all the pony ones next to each other and ones on display. I think that will be more, I don't know, look a little nicer. Move them in. There we go. So there is room. I probably will end up putting the Touch of Magic in here. It's just a doll line that I forgot to put. And I don't think that they've made any others not since that, but I have like the most recent, which I think is the Stacy to the Rescue, something like that. They're here. I don't know where. Oh, maybe these ones. It's this, I recognize the Stacy, but I don't recognize if it's the correct line. Anyways, I also have like the Skipper one, which is a pretty recent one as well. And you can see those dollies right here. Oops, I'm trying to hit them. Anyways, and then that's the end. This is the end with that. Oh, you can even see I have the Stacy girlies, the puppies, the ponies. Okay, sorry if you could not see that. You were probably just staring at a blank screen when I was moving stuff around, but I moved stuff around a bit. Anyways, next, if you were to go the other route with the 12 Dancing Princesses, you would hit Pink Shoes, Diamond Castle, who else is that? Three Musketeers, and then the Charm School, and then the Diary. And then the reason why there's blank space is because I couldn't fit all the fairy tale, and I want to have like the lines next to each other. So we've got Fashion Fairy Tale will kind of be next to it. I put some of the more modern looking clothing on the sides, and then I want these three standing front because they're absolutely gorgeous. I cannot stress how much I love them. And then also I have this one's outfit and that one's outfit, but not the dolls. I put Thumbelina because I thought maybe like these looking dolls would look nice. I kind of debate because there's a lot, like a few dolls that kind of look like these that I could put them next to. Anyways, we have Island Princess kind of shifting with some of the Christmassy ones, and then some of the more modern ones so that we can jump into some of the bit more modern, like action movies that Barbie produced, and I think that's it for all of them. I really do like how this is. I tried to not keep it like modern, you know, like I could have put all the modern ones next to each other, but I didn't. I put the action ones next to each other and then the modern ones next to each other, and I think it turned out nice. This is definitely spaced out here, but I do have quite a few of these dolls, which will fill space. I have this one, not her cape, but like the bigger, more elaborate, whatever that's called. I have, I think, a Chelsea to this line. I have the purple one here. I have that purple budget one that's right above it. They can't see. So I'm definitely more dolls would be here. Also a few of the the video game movie dolls as well that were missing here, and they would be placed in there, so that's why it's quite spaced out. But anyways, I'm Act Pop. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on how you display your Barbie movie dolls. If you like Barbie movie dolls, if you don't, I absolutely love them. If you can't tell, that would be like my goal in life, is to like complete the collection of having the majority of the Barbie movie dolls. I think they're absolutely gorgeous, and I don't know, they're my childhood. So anyways, I'm Act Pop. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye.